my loves, welcome back to the new video. So in today's video I'm gonna do a look inspired by Jasmine from Aladdin. Hope you'd love watching the video. And I'm not saying it's a recreation of any particular look because I took inspiration from different looks of Jasmine. There are a lot of movies and series already made based on the story. So I checked some of them and took my inspiration. And as you can see, I started with my eyebrows, and if you wanna see more detailed eyebrow tutorial, then check my previous video. I'll be putting the link in the description box, make sure you check that out. And I did little thick eyebrow, as mostly all the women from Middle East, they flaunt their thick beautiful eyebrows. And then I used a tape as a guide. Now I'm using a concealer with a flat brush to conceal around my eyebrows, and I'll be using the same concealer to prime my eyelids. And in case you are curious, this is the new L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. And for all the product details, please check the description box if you want to. And this is the eyeshadow palette I'll be using for today's look. This is the BH Cosmetics collaboration palette with It's My Rere. And I picked a warm brown shade or dark taupe shade as a transition color. And then I picked a warm orange or a subtle coral shade to blend with the upper edge of the previous shade. And then I picked a dark brown shade. This is called Midnight in the palette, and I put that in the outer corner of my eyelid and drag towards the middle section of my eyelid. And next went with a black shade. It's really pigmented, so I used a small round brush to put the color at the extreme outer corner of my eyelid, and then blended with another clean brush with the crease colors, the transition colors, and blended really well at this point. And now I'm taking a little more concealer to cut the crease till the halfway, because I'm doing a half cut crease today. I wanted to have very edgy, sharp and bright eyes for this look, and that's why I picked as many neutrals and golden shimmers for the look. I hope you are liking it so far. And now I'm using a metallic gold shade from a Tarte palette. And again I'm picking the first transition shade I used, that's called Control Freak in the palette, to darken up the crease edge. And then used a liquid liner from ELF. This is a basic black liner to draw a wing line, and I kept the guide, that tape till this point because it really helps to get the symmetric line. And then I took a little more black shade to create a more shadowy effect at the outer corner of my lid, and that was all for the upper lid. And then I picked a highlighter shade from the same palette, that's called Radiant, to highlight the brow bone area. And now I'm buffing out if there any fallout, but that BH Cosmetics palette has zero fallout. And then I went with the face makeup. At first I started with the Farsali Rose Elixir oil. It's really hydrating and it really makes the skin ready for the makeup. And then I used ELF orange corrector. It really helps to eliminate all the ashiness and the blue tones, and it also works if you have any pigmentation on your skin. So applied it on all the required spots, and then went with the foundation. Today I used MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and I'm in the shade NC40. And for better coverage, today I used a brush, that too from MAC Cosmetics. This is their slant brush 170, and now blending it well all over the face. Although at the end I used a wet beauty blender to take away all the excess products and give it a flawless finish. And now for further concealing, I used the L'Oreal concealer again. Although it has medium to buildable coverage, it's a really good affordable concealer, and I used on all the usual spots under my eyes, on the forehead, to brighten up a little. And also it will conceal if you have any further discoloration. And then took a loose powder, that's the Pretty Vulgar translucent powder, to bake those areas. And used the Wet n Wild contour palette to do subtle contouring I'm using the bronzer shade only, not any cream contour whatsoever. It will only add the very fine definition to your face. And now this is my current favorite step to achieve more chiseled jawline. I used the same loose powder with a wet beauty blender to cut that area, and that really helps to brighten up the area so the contour looks more prominent. And then went with a blush. Today I used the Sephora blush in shade Oh My Gosh, and for highlighter picked a beautiful highlighter shade from the BH Cosmetics palette. This is called Moonlight. It's a beautiful shade, and if possible, try this palette guys, you would love it. And then sprayed good amount of makeup setting spray to lock everything on place, and then went with the rest of the eye makeup. Outlined the lower lash line with a black kajal and blended that with an eyeshadow from the same BH Cosmetics palette, that's called Sunset. And that's all about the eye. And then I curled my lashes followed by a mascara, although today I'll be using falsies to complete the look. And for lips, today I decided to wear a nude shade, not something very bright or colorful, and nothing could be more apt than the MAC Bricola. It's a beautiful, comfortable nude shade. But before filling my lips, I outlined it with Kylie Cosmetics lip liner, that's called Ginger. And then I concealed around my lips to remove all the excess color. And voila, this is all about today's makeup. It's nothing too tough. It was really easy to do, and these are some custom made jewelry and outfit to match this Jasmine vibe.
So this is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching. Then don't forget to hit the like button below and let me know your thoughts on this look, on this recreation. And if you have anything in your mind, any particular look you want me to recreate, then also let me know. I'd love to recreate those looks. Personally, I really loved recreating Jasmine's look. It's even better than what I imagined. So I'm really happy with the end look now. Anyway, so yeah, this is it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave, along with the notification bell. That will help you with the future notifications, future video notifications. You know everything, I know. So this is it. Take care. I'll be back with the next one probably next week. Till then, bye bye.